Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, where they have been calling the Hogs since early in the morning in anticipation of this showdown we have coming. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Gamecocks will put total leather and we'll get started. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. First down for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
To the air. It's Green. Fires to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Guys, in basketball through the years, we've seen the Big Ten ACC Challenge, and it'll be fun to watch this one on the football field.
I think this is going to be a real test of physicality. I know these are two conferences that pride themselves on that, going out and establishing the line of scrimmage. So, David, interesting X's and O's matchup here in this one.
Yeah, and it's always cool to have those measuring stick opponents. Like, once we start getting deeper in the season and start having the comparison game, well, you have a matchup, a big matchup of a Big Ten school versus an ACC school. This will be used in the college football playoff criteria.
And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Oh, it's a reverse. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Makes a connection. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
They'll test the right side. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Open space at the 25. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy at quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there. You know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to push.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll sprint in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas! And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whoop-pig.
Whoop-pig going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Coming out with it, it's Bennett. Still on his feet. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play call? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one. And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Sanders. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Gamecocks are flying down the field. They want to just keep throwing it. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Harbor. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. They'll go with a direct snap. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Using the quick game. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Man, that was a tremendous effort to stay on his feet, but the defense just kept coming and got him down short.
You ain't lying. Great effort. I mean, he's given everything he can. Knows he's got a short way to go to get that first down. But, man, the next defender just kept coming, rallying to the football and forcing the fourth down.
Well, I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to make a stop and get the ball back without surrendering any points. They couldn't do it, though, and now all of a sudden their backs are against the wall.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you've played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer now is on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on second down. They give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Grab behind the line. It's Anthony. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. Think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
Looking for a crease, it's Jackson. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. Even dating to the days when they ran the option, Arkansas has always been built around the ground game.
Yeah, and it makes Jerry Jones happy, huh? Noting Arkansas fan always talking about the Hogs, his Hogs. And this team is always built on that physicality, built on that toughness.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Spins away from the defense. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
He'll pull it down. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. They'll try to run for it. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pocket starts to collapse. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He's going to bring it out from deep. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication is going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Ball in the air, intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Pre-snap motion in the backfield. The pitch. And will cruise into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Now on 1st down from the 28. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Trying play action. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Looking left. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Still running at the 40. And the Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Green. Steps away. Fires toward the end zone. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Have you ever met a wide receiver that isn't always open? They always want the football. They got so much confidence. QB rolling outside the pocket, trying to make a play. Receivers had an opportunity maybe to make a play, but you know what? I'm open, throw me the ball, throw my hand in the air. You know what? That pick, it goes on the quarterback stats, not the receivers.
Now he's looking into the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Hey, that's a live ball. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He'll ride his man on the option. And he'll glide his way in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score, I get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Good blocking up front, great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back. You better block the defensive end. That's priority number one. Good job blocking the defensive end. Get a nice positive game on the toss point.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
Unloads to the right. It's complete. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the third quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina! And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Getting some heat. He's going to run it. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Anthony. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They've always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance, and when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking, they get everybody pretty excited.
He might have gotten way too greedy there, held it too long, and couldn't throw it away to avoid the loss.
Just a really nice job defensively, too, not giving up on the play, right? You didn't sack him initially, but guys were still in hot pursuit and chasing. And this front seven defensively, they've got a lot of speed and athleticism, and they're able to stay on the quarterback's heels and force him out of bounds for a loss.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Coming after it. And he was flat, missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Man, they can barely see the first down marker from there, but they'll go for it on 4th. He's taking the shot. And he makes the catch inside the 20. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. It's Green. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Really nice.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Northern Illinois has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Husky Stadium. They're up by 7 over UMass. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes. But
touchdown, Razorbacks! And the beatdown has ensued. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. The offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get routed up.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Pulls it in. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Defense in press coverage. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Sellers. A shot for the end, and it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He'll toss it. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. One final play before the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete, denying a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying to get to it. Stands in and takes the hit. Incomplete, and the defense holds.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, we got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
On the option. Quick toss. Breaks a tackle.
Wow,
He's got room.
probably.
Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Simon. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
South Carolina.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with
Where Marty bitch ass
for the touchback.
Where you at, Marty?
The Hogs send that offense back
You
onto
at,
the
nigga?
field. There have been a couple of missed
Hey, I know you haven't.
opportunities.
I beat his ass. I wouldn't have heard from him either.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really
Yeah, bum
pay off
ass.
your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped
6-3.
on fourth downs, you're right.
Stop trying to get yourself fucked. Nigga trying to get yourself fucked once. You know how that shit go.
After the misfire, now on second down.
Ooh, niggas be delusional as hell.
From the gun, to give, looking for room.
42-0. I would never get beat that bad.
27-yard line. The Razorbacks moving
That shit
quickly
was
to the
horrible.
line. Off play action.
You said who got beat 42-0?
Way behind the line. Oh,
Huh?
he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play.
Yeah, 42-0. You had no points. You had 0 points. That shit is horrible. Imagine.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. What a nifty run there to pick up the first
Imagine
down.
not scoring a
And the
touchdown, bro.
Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything.
And that pass intercepted. Got some room to run. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah, that's funny how
Not a big chance, but you got the ball back
what
now.
doesn't need to be said doesn't need to be understood, bro. You can keep trying to give yourself a false ass dog.
Who knows?
I understand it. Is it?
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion.
I
It's
feel
really
you.
been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this
I mean,
game.
play that bum ass nigga. I mean, you still gonna be bored, but
On the same page. Quick read, quick throw, quick success.
Dropping back, it's
play that bum ass nigga. Still gonna be bored. But at least you'll have a game though.
Keep him
Feel
in
me?
check and stop him short of that first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecock.
Yeah,
He'll try to tack on two.
yeah, that's what you be on. I feel it. I feel it.
Off the play fake. Steps away to find some room. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
Yeah, you think so? This game almost over right here, bro.
This big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Timeout call
This
by
game,
the defense.
this game almost over here, little bro. I'll beat your ass after again and again, competitive.
About to kick it away after scoring the
I already did 42-0. That was a bad John. I ain't gonna lie.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line.
42-0. Shit.
And Arkansas ready to set
Shit,
up this
boy.
offense. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Jackson. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
On the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They'll run play action. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Arkansas! And the punishment has been extended. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And this offense
I'd be all in the bag.
put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he's going to run it back.
Wow,
Nice job
Phil.
by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Yo.
Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey.
One of y'all boy wanted to smoke out there, get out of the game.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You heard that, Marty? You want you, nigga? Free smoke.
Now with the
Don't run from it.
Free smoke, nigga.
Here goes 2nd and
Free
13.
smoke.
Don't run from it.
There, it's Sellers.
When I get up out of this game, I'm going to put this whole check up real quick.
Work to do to pick up that first down. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's going up top here late in the game. Down the right side. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. At the 35, he's open. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He'll just keep slinging it. Throws for the end zone. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's caught. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
It's so hard to get to quarterbacks when they get the ball out of their hands this fast. Great job understanding what the defense is doing, right away assessing, hitting the corner route right off the jump.
Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. That screen pass just never had a chance to get going, and the defense wrecked it from the start.
And you assume on a screenplay you're going to get something positive, something decent. That was absolutely awful. There was nowhere to go, no room for the running back to make a play. That offense needs to execute that a lot better.
Makes the grab. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him in the 3.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future.
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Snagged in the middle. It's Sanders. He gets it in. Touchdown, South Carolina. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. So they've put themselves in position to run out the clock and win this game if they can just execute here, Jesse.
Yeah, you can't get lazy or lackadaisical either on offense here. Your sense of urgency.
Makes the catch at the 20. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And the route is on. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And he knocked that one right down the middle. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.